Hello everyone. Today I'm just going to be doing a kind of long video talking about figuring out what style is best for you and whether or not you should go based on the styles you like or based on what's popular or I guess what you feel like you should do. And so for me, lately I've been doing some more realistic stuff, and you'll notice that on my Instagram if you follow it. It's the same as here, Eloquent-Phony. And basically what I've noticed is that I've been kind of just copying pictures that I like, and I do add like my own stylistic things to them, but it still doesn't feel quite like me yet. And I'm gonna continue to do more of them, but I just wish it was more creative, and I want to get to a point where I can create characters or faces without using reference, and that's what I feel anime is for me. It's a lot easier and it comes more naturally, mostly because it's what I've always done. So um, I can do pretty much any expression or face shape or whatever, like within my style, pretty quickly and easily, and I don't need a reference for it. And of course, sometimes I'll look up some for maybe color inspiration and maybe poses, but the faces I can do. I feel fairly competent at them. I know I'm not the best or anything, but it's something I instinctively enjoy, I guess. I like seeing it, but it's not something I want to do forever, if that makes sense. Like, I would more do it on the side rather than a main thing, because I just don't feel, it doesn't feel genuine, if that makes sense. Like, it is like a kind of a copied style. It's not my own original thing. And even if I add my own stuff to it, it's never going to be, oh, that's Eloquent-Phony. Sorry, it's going to be like, oh, that's anime in Eloquent-Phony style, if that makes sense. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I think a lot of people do it, but I just feel it's limiting, and I want to do more. So lately I've been getting more, as I said, into realism, and soon probably I'll start posting some character design stuff and more like objects and just little mini characters that I've been working on. They're pretty cute, but I'm still not the best at it yet because I've only been doing it for so long, and it was at the suggestion at someone I know that I should try it out, and I feel decent at it, and I feel like I could get good at it, but it's definitely a lot harder than doing this per se. And to talk a little bit about the image, it's obviously Hatsune Miku from the Vocaloid thing. And I wanted to go back and draw her because she's pretty much what got me into drawing in the first place. And you'll see me post like once a year or so a pretty done drawing of her, just because, I don't know, she holds a special place for me because I just used to draw her all the time, and I kind of know her whole thing from memory, and I really like her. I just like her design. That's all there is to it, and I liked the music. I was such a weeaboo about it. I still am a little bit. I still listen to songs and stuff, lots of Japanese stuff, but um, I feel like I've been feeling the need to go past it. But I don't know if that's even really necessary. I think I want to be able to like blend the two. And I know I've talked about this a lot, but I feel like it's good to say again because I don't know, you get in a rut sometimes, and it's okay to not be sure what you're doing, and that's what I've been coming to terms with. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I don't know what kind of job I'm gonna do. I know I want to do something in art, and I'll probably end up doing commissions or something on the side, but I just feel lost, and I think a lot of that comes from just not knowing what I want, and I don't know, just being able to come to terms with not being happy with my art. And I think that's okay. Like, everyone goes through phases, everything changes, and um you should expect that, and it's going to happen, and you're going to learn from it, and eventually you'll get into a spot where it's like, oh yeah, I really like how this is going, I want to keep doing this, and eventually people will end up paying you for it if you're good at marketing yourself or whatever. But sometimes you're just not on the trend or whatever, and it's fine. Like, you're not doing anything wrong. You just got to keep practicing, keep moving along. um and that's just where I'm at. um I'm curious if other people are in the same boat. I know I'm not. I mean, I'm 18. I'm not super old, but I'm also not super young either. And I'm just at a point where I need to decide what I'm going to do. And I've been practicing more, not just doing the same thing over and over, like doing studies and stuff. And I think it's really helped. I would really recommend it if you need to, like, refresh your art skills and see where they are. Try doing a full length, realistic possible drawing from, I mean, if you can, traditionally, but if you can't, try it digital and just try to get it like pretty exact. Go as far as you can, just to see like what is your technical level. And it's not going to be perfect. You shouldn't expect that, especially if you haven't done it a lot. But it is good to see like where you're at. To go back a little bit into drawing, I, as you saw, started out with a sketch and then just did some blocky colors. I didn't really use a reference for it at all. I just was kind of going with the flow. And you've probably seen the soft, shiny anime eyes that don't really have pupils. I wanted to try that. I think towards the end I kind of change them up a bit and give her one, but that's why they're a little empty. I always like want to try stuff like that, but towards the end I'm just like, oh man, this looks weird. But yeah, so the whole thing's just, I've done tutorials on it before. You can look through my channel on hair and stuff, but I just kind of go through, paint it like you would an oil painting or something, or acrylics, and lots of blending, checking colors. My computer's been acting up a little bit, and the colors on it look a little, or they're not as saturated as they are in other mediums, so I've been having to like send it to my phone to check, and that's why she probably looks a lot better on you guys' screens than mine. Like, for me, she looks more orange and brown, but on my phone she looks more red. So I'm not really sure how she looks on other people's screens. I'll find out, I guess. But yeah, going back to, I guess, the point of the video, I would just say try stuff out, and you don't know if it's gonna work or not, but you should just keep going with it. Don't give up like a weekend. Don't be like, oh man, this just isn't gonna work. Keep trying. Like, give it at least like a couple months. Try to schedule yourself, do like a drawing a day in a different style or something, or pick a style and just keep going with that. Like right now I'm trying to do character designs every day, and it's hard. Like, I'm not good at it. It's not my forte, but it is interesting to see like, oh, I actually can't do this. I need to learn this, and it's fun. I think learning is important, and you never want to just stagnate into the same thing over and over. I think that's important. Just don't just keep doing the same thing because it's comfortable, even though it's hard to break out of that. It, in the end, I think all art is to keep trying to break your comfortable point in order to make it something better. And this is a very comfortable drawing for me. Like, it's not terribly difficult to do. I've done this thing so many times, and it's not like the best thing I've ever done, but it's definitely like, it's solid. I would say it's fine. But I wouldn't be, I wouldn't want to show it off to anyone, if that makes sense, because I know I can do it. Like, it doesn't feel like an accomplishment. It feels just more like rehashing everything I've always done, and I think that's okay. Like, it's sometimes it's good to just do stuff that you like, and you don't have to worry about what other people say. And I know a lot of people are kind of shitty about anime stuff, but I don't know, just do what makes you happy. I think that's important. You shouldn't do art just for other people. You should do it for yourself first, I think, or else you'll just kind of get burnt out and sad. And I think that's the same, like, even interpersonally. Like, you should make sure you're happy before you burn yourself out trying to take care of other people, because sometimes it comes to be that you end up just watching other fires burn instead of setting your own. I don't know, like, you just keep adding to someone else's and your own is just kind of dwindling down, and you don't want that, because that's not good. And you need, I don't know, just take care of yourself. it's important. Mental health is very important. Don't kick it to the side for other people's wants or needs. I'm not saying like this is personal experience, but I've just noticed it watching other people and seeing people sacrifice so much for other people, but not considering their own mental health. And I think it's a shame. Everyone deserves someone to like help them along, and it shouldn't just all be put on one person. But anyway, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and thanks for listening to me ramble. Bye bye.